Welcome back. I'm back from my trip. All parts of it, as a matter of fact. And I lived. And I didn't get sick or anything from food or anything. So that was great. I didn't get seasick either. So I thought I've been posting a lot of vacation stuff, so I thought it was time to get back to some video games. So, sorry for the poor audio. I still can't get my damn microphone to work for some reason. Everything else works. Um, but I figured I'd start off with some Kathy Rain. Last we left off, she had talked to the daughter of Charles Wade, I think his name was. Got some information there and how they used to be a tight-knit family and then they grew apart. We hacked the computer, quote unquote, and deciphered the image and saw that the three lights line up with the pamphlet. And we also got information about a poisonous plant or something like that from the roommate. I can't think of her name, Eileen, who has a song about her. So yeah, there's lots to do, lots of locations to go to. So I think let's play for half hour, 45 minutes to get back in the swing of it and see how it goes. I'll probably talk periodically throughout it. I don't think I'm going to talk completely the whole time. But let's see what the botany book excerpt
It's a photocopy
says.
of a book page with information about the red scythe flower.
That's great. Why don't you read
Here's
it,
an
Kathy?
interesting segment.
Oh, there you
Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the
Gotta get some of
flower
this.
never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
I need to get some of that for work. That might make that place tolerable. Let's see, map, what do we got? So, McConnell Air Force Base is here, the Nature Reserve is here. That's where I think that plant is. Conwall Woods is where your grandfather was found. Springs is a town, and Lake is where we met the artist girl. Also, the girl that did the art that supposedly committed suicide in the lake, if I remember correctly, Mrs. Wade, or Charles Wade's daughter, mentioned that they don't have the paintings anymore or something like that effect, and she didn't understand why he ever bought them because they were so dark and disturbing. So let's get, you know what? Let's talk to Eileen real quick, see if there's anything we need to do.
Hey,
Right,
E,
miss.
got a sec?
Sure thing, Kathy. What's up?
Well, she's not going to know about that, or that. This?
What do you think of Lily Meyer's art?
I actually looked her up this morning, and I couldn't find any records of her being recognized as an artist.
That's kind of shitty.
Yeah, I doubt there was ever a chance for that to happen. Wade bought everything shortly after she died. I only got a chance to see this one picture. Wasn't all that bad, but nothing breathtaking.
Well, maybe there's more to her art than meets the eye. Something Wade knew, and we're missing.
Yeah, maybe.
Agreed.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like an okay bunch to me. Just your regular old Christians, my kind of crowd.
That's just it. They seem a bit too normal. And there's that logo, too.
It could just be a coincidence, Kathy. The Holy Trinity is typically portrayed as a triangle.
It's true.
I don't believe in coincidences, E. I believe in action and reaction.
Gee, you sound like a starship captain. Captain Rain of the USS Dignity, here to save the galaxy.
Oh, please, kill me now.
Kind of like Eileen.
So, what's your take on this Charles Wade?
I'm not sure. He sounded like a super nice guy on that tape, but media says that he's a ruthless businessman.
Yeah, a lot of
The
people
tape
are
is
like
over
that,
2
though.
decades old. Maybe he's changed.
It's true, too.
Either that or he is very different in his private life. Hard to know without actually seeing him.
Oh, we found out he's in the hospital back in Conwell Springs because he's sick with something. And let's see.
I wonder what was so special about Lily Myers. Well, besides her being a talented artist who drowned herself in a lake.
Talented. A minute ago, they
I
both were like,
bet
yeah,
there's some
she was okay.
secret about her art. Let's hope Charles Wade has some answers.
That guy's going to be pissed off that we lied to talk to him.
What do you think of this cocky person?
Well, the nickname makes me think of, boy parts.
And you call yourself a Christian. Any ideas about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
Beats me. Maybe he found what he was looking for. Or it found him.
Did you
Yes.
just quote a tagline from one of those cheesy horror novels?
That's a good line, though.
Maybe.
All right.
I should get back to the investigation.
Okie dokie.
Let's see if we can find Charles Wade before his daughter gets mad at us for lying.
All right, I'm off. Peace.
Okie dokie.
Let's hop on our chopper and ride. Because somehow an 18-year-old college student or 20-some-year-old college student has, a badass motorcycle. See if we can go see Charles Wade. Oh yeah, this is my kind of place. Okay.
Yep, it's full.
We're gonna need this guy for some reason.
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
It's true, she does.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
Goober.
All right, I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
That's a nice way
For
to
your
talk.
information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies. The Silencer of the Lambert, Jacob's Bladder, The Usual Surprises, Natural Bald Killers.
Not ringing
Those
any
are great.
bells.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
So, tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
Tell me about The Silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight.
Hey, that sounds
For
familiar.
weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean. In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder.
Sounds better in most movies.
During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny.
That's disturbing.
Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Oh no, Jenny.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon.
I love the name.
The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Natural Bald Killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Wow.
Oh, never mind.
Not the
Okay.
cultured type. I understand.
I like this guy.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I most certainly do.
Uh-oh.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
I had a feeling this guy
Oh,
might
just
legit
spit it
know.
out.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Abducted by aliens.
Maybe this guy does not have the actual answer.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons.
Well, he
My
saw
wife had
it.
just left me, taking the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war.
Oh, boy.
But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Saw it, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
In real life, I would not doubt that.
Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Oh,
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out. Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam.
what?
Oh, how I missed that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Why do I even bother?
Wait a minute, what if that's actually the guy?
Do you know who
no, but
Charles
it's before
Wade is?
Vietnam.
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How
you
did he
really
look?
know that?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac the priest is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really, I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it, he's a friendly guy.
All right, I might do that.
But Isaac might know something or not or know too much.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
So,
No,
tell
I
me
don't want
about
to do that.
this acting career of yours.
What
I've
about
done
it?
the wrong thing.
Oh, never mind.
Not the cultured.
Okay, I'm on.
Bye.
So she's not going to be able to see him. We already know that.
No thanks. Uncomfortable. A calendar from 19. A calendar from 19. A
Why is
calendar
medical
from
clearance still have a
1991.
1991 calendar?
Guess they really liked that year. I can't read it from here. I can't read it from here. Excuse me, nurse?
Yeah?
Oh, she seems friendly.
They don't pay you much, huh?
No shit. What do you want?
Jesus Christ.
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
I need to get rid of her somehow. A computer. They likely keep rows and columns of files. Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant.
Fancy place.
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations.
Seems like a really shady clinic, is what it seems like. Alright. We're kind of dead-ended here, it looks like. Now, I wonder if I can have him distract her. 2417. I bet that's an important number.
Yep, it's. Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi!
I had a few more questions.
Fire away!
No, you didn't.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Why wouldn't you?
Alrighty.
That's my point.
So, how good an actor?
The best!
You know, that nurse in there, and that she always wished you'd.
I know it. I thought it was contempt, but her face must
I
just be
shouldn't have
crapping
skipped
up
through
from
that. You guys
shyness.
didn't read it quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Probably The Silence of Lambert.
I have a feeling we're gonna.
Oh, I'm gonna be loud.
Reselecting this a lot. $24.17.
Al Consuelo, how I wish I could speak. I have so many things left to say. My chest, no! It can't
No
be.
point. I would.
Hold me!
Rose and Colin.
Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Didn't do shit. Man, I shouldn't have skipped that either. Damn it. I'm so not good at this. Okay. So we gotta pick a different. I think we have to pick a different. Come on, Goober, don't let me down.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi!
Yeah, we heard that already. Live
Hey, how about another show?
Sure?
performance.
Definitely Jacob's Blood.
I'm feeling the pressure.
I'm feeling the pressure. Oh man. You know what number's significant?
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas and carrots. I'm just so full of your love that I think I'm about to burst. Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so good. Thank you, thank you. You've been a
Ambulance.
great
Somebody's like
audience.
collapsed. She called an ambulance or something. Man, why is none of this working?
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
She'll have to intervene somehow. Come on,
Hey,
Goobs.
doofus.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Sure?
Hey.
How
Look at
about
that.
the
Let's try
usual
this one again. Let's
surprises?
try this one now.
Business as usual.
I gotta lie, I like this guy. He's one of the best characters in the game.
I can't believe you
I don't
guys
want
did all
to
this for
interrupt
me.
the show.
You know why?
I don't want to.
Bacon?
NZ 500 self-defense stun gun. NZ 5. My trusty Zippo. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me.
Damn it, still didn't work.
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Yeah, but how? Let's try talking to her again.
Again? No thanks. I could, but only if I had a really good reason.
You don't? An idea. Excuse me. I got an idea. Why is there a shovel here?
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken. I'm not sure what I expected to find here.
Probably not a shovel.
I need to clear my head.
Who the fuck?
What the?
Why, hello there! You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
No.
Nope. Just no. I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup.
She dreamt about him.
Memories can deceive, Kathy. Dig deeper.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is my calling to know people like you, those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock Poetry Slam? Mind speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much
that Charles
trouble I
Wade?
went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
What the?
Wait, what? How did I get here? Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
I wonder if that's cocky. Let's see if there's something we can talk to her about here.
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
Interaction.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
All right. Well, I guess there's not.
I don't think we.
All right. Well, I guess.
See you
not
later,
anything to
Gramps.
talk to you about.
Take care, dear.
Follow your grandfather. Why was there a shovel there?
An electronic metal detector. An industrial. Various books. An old typewriter. It looks like someone was doing geometry. Just some old bill. I've already searched that. Nah.
Weird. Very strange.
Nope, couldn't find it.
That guy uses that flower. to make you hallucinate and forget shit, I think. Church. It's a nice church.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
There's the 3 lights.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young.
Plot thickens.
They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
I hope
Really?
this guy has nothing to do with it.
Did you know her personally?
I didn't click anything.
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers' art?
I saw a few pieces, gorgeous work, vibrant, surreal landscapes.
When was this?
Must have been mid-70s. The high school had open days with an art exhibition.
So, this was some time before she changed, right? You didn't see any of her later work?
No. By then, she started skipping art class completely, from what I heard.
Poor girl.
Maybe she was afraid of what she might draw. I hear it was pretty twisted.
Could be. But alas, I suppose we will never know what was truly haunting her.
Oh, we'll find out.
I'm doing my best to find out. I don't believe the story to be as clear-cut as everyone makes it out to be.
An unusual theory. How so?
People have taken a particular interest in her art. I think there's more to it.
I wouldn't read too much into it, my child. It happens to all dead artists with any talent to speak of.
Do you know anyone who goes by the nickname Cocky?
I have no idea. Sorry.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
No opinion. He used to be a prominent figure around here, but he doesn't appear much in town these days.
Actually, he's in the community clinic right now, getting medical treatment.
Oh, I wonder if it's serious. Perhaps I should go talk to him. Even men like Charles Wade need a priest when they're nearing the end of the line.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman. and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all.
Nothing more than a rock.
Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here, in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed, the stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity, as witnessed by my father.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Looks kinda empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
Do you recognize the men in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather. And that's just because I was given a similar picture at the service the other day.
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy. I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church. Father, do you know anything about this flower?
No, my child, nothing at all.
That seems sketch. Oh, he said, no, nothing at all. Guess that's it for now, dude.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Impressive window. There's no doubt. Locked. Locked. Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi!
I had a few more questions.
Fire away!
Do you recognize these men?
That's your granddad, right?
Yeah. What about the other two?
No idea. I think my face blindness is acting up again.
Okay. Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course. I grew up in Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about. They used to call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the food, not to mention the women. Got 2 kids down there now, Mei Lin and Little Ping.
Time to hit the off switch now, buddy. I don't need to show him. Do you know anything about this flower?
It's red?
Enlightening. Do you know what this key opens?
Your heart, mademoiselle?
Oh, brother.
That'd be one raggedy-ass bribery attempt.
I don't need to show him that. Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
Oh, let's see.
Hey, how about another show?
Sure.
Natural bald killers would be the obvious choice.
Bald move.
I actually have really become attached to, not attached, but I
Fernando,
really do like this game
you've
now.
been such a good friend. I can't thank you enough.
The
for
storyline
making
is
me
great.
whole again. Turn this scalp into a breathtaking golden carpet, such as the world has never seen. Okay, Doctor.
I don't want to interrupt the show.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
I gotta try the flower again, man. Like, let's give it a shot, right? What the shit?
Hello?
Creepy guy's not there.
Creepy bald guy. Guess no one's home. That wasn't here before.
Red man. Red man.
Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me.
Walk back there.
Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not going to take it without a really good reason.
We have a really good reason.
Handy little shovel. I can dig it. Not sure what I'd want to dig up there.
Huh. Can't go down there. Why can't we go anywhere else?
Not sure what I'd want to dig up there.
Red man. What if that's a picture she made? guy again. He's such a jagoff.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so. I don't want to show him that. Hey, Lenny, do you recognize this flower?
Yeah, I accidentally inhaled pollen from one of them when I was a kid. I remember being sick and delirious for days.
Scary. Where did you come across this flower?
Somewhere in Conwell Woods. Not sure where exactly.
All right. Do you know what this is?
I have no idea. Looks creepy, whatever it is. Where did you get it?
Grandpa had it hidden away in the attic.
Probably for a good reason, then. Be careful out there.
Yeah, thanks. You're a useful cop.
Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
I don't want to show him that. I don't want to. Do you recognize this flower?
Matter of fact, I do. It's a local endangered plant with mild narcotic properties.
Yeah? Have you come across any users in the area?
Sure, but it's a bit tricky to do anything about it. Using it as a substance is technically legal.
Ah, so the illegal part is picking it in the first place.
Yes, knowingly picking the flower is a crime, according to the Endangered Species Act of 1973.
Gotcha, thanks. Do you know what this is?
It's just some kids playing pranks with flashlights.
In the sky?
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men.
Huh.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
There's a lot of people in town with their noses up that man's ass, that's for sure.
That's so? Care to elaborate?
I probably shouldn't. I don't want to.
I guess that's it.
That's all for now.
Good.
Yeah, it really is.
That plant isn't looking so good. And it smells weirdly like coffee.
You know, according to conspiracy theories, all birds are androids.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
She's your real mom.
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
minute.
I'm doing that already. Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this.
Wait, what?
I had a few more questions.
Shoot.
So, Charles Wade was the one who bought those paintings from you?
Yep, like I said, he gave me $5,000 for Lily's paintings. If you want to know his reasons, you're gonna have to ask the man himself.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The red man has been around ever since
he
my
though?
boy was little.
I see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the red man hasn't changed in 30 years.
I want to say before. Should I tell her?
The red man actually exists. I met him in the forest.
What? That's crazy talk. Stop kidding around. I am not in the mood.
Do you know who?
Oh, that's just Nate.
I see. Sounds like...
Oh, you have no idea. He has unique names for each of the kitchen utensils. Nuff said.
So if I tell her, she ain't gonna believe it.
Do you know anything about this flower?
Sure. Smoked it a few times back in the day, before it was
Oh,
endangered and all.
Really?
Yeah? What was it like?
Similar to pot, but stronger and more unpredictable. Never touched the stuff after I got pregnant with Lily.
All right. Sue, what do you see in this picture?
My God, that looks like one of Lily's paintings.
What?
Wow, really? Can you describe it?
It was a nighttime scene, just like the photo, but the lights were floating above the lake. There was a pale hand reaching up from beneath the surface trying to touch them. The forest in the background was on fire, making the sky purple and red. There were probably other details too, but that's what I can remember.
Sounds captivating. Wish I could have seen it. Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much...
Yeah,
Are
we
you
already
sure?
know that. We've had
I'm
this line of
positive,
questioning
okay.
already.
That's the guy.
That's very... Another question. I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Looks like they barely... Very lifelike. Contrary to popular... Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. Yet another
So she saw it. She painted it over the lake. The hand reaching up.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. A printed picture of the strange smoky lights. It appears to have been taken somewhere in Conwell Woods. Ugh, I feel strange just looking at them. Here's another interesting trait of the reds. The pollen of the plant has also Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern,
Yeah.
Conwell.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there.
I think we do.
No thanks.
Again? No thanks. I'm gonna have to think outside the box. No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to. Was expecting class.
Well, guys, we're about 15 minutes in, and I am lost. I have segments of things in my head to piece together, but not the overall picture. Where's that?
Looks like it's in danger.
Handy little shovel. I can dig it.
Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
We're going to the cemetery. Then we're going to call it quits. Alright, like I said, we're quitting here. Right. And quit the menu. It is a hell of a good thriller. So, anyways, that's Kathy Rain. Glad to be back. Like, subscribe, do all the things. And I'll talk to you guys all soon. Alright, bye.